everybody, welcome back to my channel, Brogantics, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today I am going to be doing a highly requested video, which is my second trimester update. If you haven't watched my first trimester update, I will link it in the description below and do a little pop-up here somewhere, so you guys can check it out and get updated on what happened in my first trimester. So right now I am 26 weeks, 1 day. I'm about to start my third trimester. I feel like so much has changed from my first trimester to my second trimester. I had you guys send me in some questions on Twitter. A lot of the questions were very similar, so I'm probably just going to like combine a lot of the questions into one question so I don't have to answer like 7 of basically the same question. Somebody asked about my pain. I haven't really had any pain. I've been having what they call like Braxton Hicks contractions, but it's totally normal and they're not really painful. It just feels like a contraction. You're basically your uterus getting like hard, and yeah, those are like kind of scary because you're like, oh my god, am I going into like early labor? But they're also so exciting because it's like your body is preparing, and every time you get one of those, it's like, ah, so close. Do you have a birth plan? I definitely have a birth plan. I want to stick to everything as natural as possible. I would love to have him come when he's ready to come, and then obviously no medications. I'm not going to do an epidural, and yeah, that's my plan. We'll see how I stick to it, but as of now, that's been like my mindset from day one, what I wanted to do, so I'm gonna try my best to stick to that plan. And it honestly scares me more to have a giant needle at my back than to just like feel pain for an hour while you're pushing, and then well, hopefully it'll be that quick. Somebody asked about the name. We do have a name picked out. I think I talked about this in my last video. We had our boy and girl name picked out from the day that we found out I was pregnant. It was super easy. I basically picked 2 names and I was like, I love these, and he was like, great, I love them too, and it was so easy, which is really awesome because a lot of people like struggle with differing opinions when trying to pick a name, but it was super easy for us and we love the name. Like I'm so tempted to just like tell you guys because I just love it so much, and we call him his name all the time, so I hope he pops out knowing it. The biggest difference between my first and second trimester, bed rest. I've been on bed rest for weeks now, so that's definitely the biggest difference. I was a lot more mobile in my first trimester, even though I was so sick in my first trimester. Also, that's another thing I can touch on. Although like the vomiting has subsided a bit, I still am taking Diclesius, which is a prescription medication for pregnant women suffering from vomiting, and that helps me keep most of my food down. But then there's some days where I still throw up like 5 times a day, everything I eat. It's so gross, and I'm so immune to puking now. It doesn't even bother me. I'm just like, oh, I gotta go throw up, I'll be back. Which is funny because who likes throwing up, but you just get so used to it. Somebody asked what my feelings are towards birth, like am I nervous or whatever. I'm not nervous. I'm so just ready to get this done with and get him out and see him and love him and hold him and bring him home, and I'm just so excited. I'm honestly not nervous about the actual birth part at all, which I don't know if that's crazy. Maybe some people are like scared, but I truly feel like women's bodies were like built to have these babies, so we're gonna have them. Are you going to breastfeed? Yes, I'm definitely going to try to breastfeed. I would love for it to work out and me be able to do it for like the first year, but I also realize that it doesn't work out for everybody, so we'll see how it goes. The baby items that I'm most excited to use that I've gotten, I'm really excited to do the wild bird wrap because I think baby wearing, like, to just have him so close to me, it would be like he's in me. I think I'm gonna miss him not being in me, so I feel like that'll be like close and it'll feel nice. So I'm excited about that product. I'll probably do another video of like the things I bought for him, the newborn essentials and all that, because there's quite a bit, so I don't want to list them all now. We'll save that one for another time. How has this pregnancy been different than what you expected? This pregnancy has been so different than what I expected. Like, I have loved every minute and second of it, but my God, it has been the hardest thing I think I've ever done in my life. Like, I don't know if it's because like I've had some complications, or if just like, or if being pregnant's just hard and I'm just not like as strong as other women are or something, but it has definitely been rough. I guess now I'll talk about why I'm on bed rest. I'm actually sitting up right now, which is fine. I did a little video explaining what's been going on with my pregnancy and why I've been on bed rest, but if you haven't watched it, I'll do just like a little synopsis. Basically, we went in for our second trimester anatomy scan when I was 20 weeks, and I found out that I have what's called a short cervix. There's different terms, but basically the most simple way to put it is I have a short cervix. My cervix is slowly getting shorter, and the shorter it gets, that's the step before it opens up to dilate for baby to come out. 20 weeks, they took a measurement of my cervix, and it was 2.2 centimeters, and it was supposed to be closer to 5 centimeters at that point. And over the course of the last 6 weeks, they've monitored me with like appointments twice a week and all this, and it's gone all the way down to like 1.4, 1.5 centimeters, which means that it's getting close to opening up and dilating. So I've been on pretty strict bed rest. I was off of it for a minute because they thought that it wasn't getting shorter, and I was able to go to Ohio to see my family, but when I came back, it had taken a drastic change and it was getting significantly shorter. So they put me back on bed rest. I think that's definitely been the hardest part of my pregnancy, is just bed rest, because it sucks. And you think like, oh, I would love to just have nothing to do for weeks and be able to lay in bed and watch TV, and like, maybe it's because I'm such like an active person and I'm used to working like 2 jobs and going here and there and this and that, and you know, and just like to have nothing to do and to be told that you can't go do things, like that's I think what sucks. I just get so bored. So I've been trying to find ways to entertain myself with like crocheting and little like projects, and lots of looking up baby stuff and buying stuff online, but it's all for the greater cause. It's a maternal fetal medicine doctor, and they told me that they're not gonna see me every few days like they had been, because at this point there was nothing more treatment wise they could do for me. They can't do a courage where they sew you shut, because it was too late for them to do that and it wasn't safe for me. And I'm already doing the progesterone pills, so there was really nothing more they can do, and now we just wait for baby. So they basically told me that my baby could come as soon as this week, or I could make it all the way full term. There's people who have as short of a cervix as me who have made it full term, and at the end of it they're all like laughing because they were on bed rest for the whole end of their pregnancy. And then there's people who have the same length cervix as me and they give birth at 28 weeks. So we're obviously hoping to keep him in as long as possible, because oh my goodness, there's a whole nother set of things and worries that come when you have a premature baby. Trying to keep him baked, I'm hopeful that he'll make it to 40 weeks, but there's also a very high possibility we could be having him much sooner than that. There's just no way to tell. It's just everybody's human body is different. Lots of things that I've learned about pregnancy, about myself, about my partner, about everything. Yeah, I don't know really what else there is to update you guys on, other than I'm on bed rest and I'm not supposed to be going to work for the rest of my pregnancy. So I'll probably have some more update videos from here. My mom is coming into town on Wednesday to help me set up the nursery area, so we'll definitely do a video of like us shopping for stuff and setting it up. And we are sharing a room with him, so it'll be cool for you guys to see that. I'm hot all the time. I eat a lot. I've gained 33 pounds so far and I have a long way to go, so I'm probably gonna gain more, but it's okay. I love him. I love every pound he's given me. Now we'll just wait and see when he decides to come into this world. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe for new videos. I have a ton of new baby videos, pregnancy videos coming out because we're getting to the end of this thing. I always have to do a bump update, so here we go. It like hurts to move. It's hard to move. It doesn't necessarily hurt, but like I feel him, like he's heavy in me, if that makes sense. So here is my belly. It's getting big, way bigger than it was in the beginning. And there's a bare belly. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.